On the program last Friday, I spoke with State Minister for Energy and Resources, Chris Hartcher, about the ongoing ICAC inquiry into mining exploration licences in the Bylong Valley. In that interview, the Minister suggested that the ICAC Commissioner had stated that the award of the licence to Cascade Coal constituted a fraud on the people of New South Wales. However, the Minister's comment was incorrect. The Commissioner has made no such finding. 7:30 apologises for the inaccuracy. A $1 billion residential development could see an entire new suburb appear in Sydney's southwest. The Heathcote Ridge project proposes to provide nearly 2,500 new homes, as well as shopfronts, childcare centres and more than 4,500 local jobs. But with roads in the area already struggling with high traffic volumes, local residents are calling on the state government to scrap the proposal and preserve the pristine bushland. Charmaine Ingram reports.
Only 25 kilometres from Sydney's CBD lies a tract of untouched bushland, a nature lover's paradise and a developer's dream, and locals are divided on its future.
Every house that is built, one house built, 10 small businesses benefit from it.
So this is a eucalyptus gumifera, okay, yep. And xanthorrhoea there. And of course, that'll all be destroyed when they bulldoze the area.
Despite its rich flora and fauna, for the Gandangara Local Aboriginal Land Council, its owners, this land offers a financial future to its local community members. Located between Menai, Holsworthy and Barton Ridge, opening the 250 hectares of land could also reignite local business.
We've had quite a few shops closed. The retail market is the same as any other area. It's feeling the pinch, and it's a lack of confidence people have that they don't want to spend.
Michael Zachariah has been living in Menai for over 25 years and says government has failed to plan infrastructure and prospective homeowners are looking elsewhere.
Having young people build their homes and creating what we had when we were young, it's something that's been missing in the Shire, and we need this project.
This development is simply too much development in the wrong place. There's no public transport access, and building roads isn't the solution.
Public transport and road access are two problems and a longer list of vexing questions in the approval process. Local Green activist Jenny Gormley agrees with business that the development will increase congestion.
Roads only attract more traffic. What we need is development in areas where there's public transport.
And despite the warning signs at present, many pockets of the bushland is littered with illegally dumped rubbish.
The Gandangara aren't doing anything to keep the public out. The trail bikes and the four-wheel drives and the mountain bikes are in here already doing quite a lot of destruction.
Obviously, you know, there's been a bit of damage to the ground.
Yeah, but what is the ground? I don't know. Then they shouldn't be able to build on it.
Local youth have been enjoying this place for decades with the knowledge of owners.
Do you see much wildlife when you come out here?
We've seen a black kangaroo.
Koalas rely on the ridgetops and rarely venture, if ever, into the valleys.
Bushwalker Alan Green is determined to fight the proposal at local council on wildlife conservation grounds. He says it's a key native animal habitat and not the first time the land has been saved from destruction.
It's there by dint of the effort of previous residents, community action to save it from other sort of damaging developments like several tip proposals and a Landcom development application which is very similar.
With the Defence Force base adjacent to the proposed development, environmentalists say noise is also a major issue.
When the new residents move out there, obviously Black Hawk helicopters thumping up and down all over the place because they've got their main base out there. Live firing exercises. I mean, I live here at Barton Ridge, quite a few kilometres away from there, and my house is shaken sometimes.
But shop owners have had enough of planning delays.
If the state government doesn't act on big proposals, private proposals out here, do you think that the majority of people will start migrating back to the city?
Yeah, they will be, yeah. They will start moving out and leaving the area, you know, and then small businesses are going to suffer.
Italian restaurant owner Jason Carver says the development promises affordable housing and jobs.
You're looking at the middle-aged 35 to 45-year-olds that want to move to that area, you know, so you won't get many young families because I think the prices around here, average prices around $750,000 to $800,000 for a house.
Recent figures show Sydney's housing market is strangled. In the last financial year, while population grew by 50,000 people, less than 20,000 new homes were built. While previous developments from Gandangara has been successful, a council spokesperson has told 730 that wildlife, bushfire safety and road infrastructure are major concerns. The CEO of Gandangara Aboriginal Land Council, Jack Johnson, has declined an interview with 730 until next month when public viewing of the draft proposal closes. In a statement to 730, Jack Johnson says Gandangara are committed to developing a biodiversity management plan over 566 hectares of its property and inject $100 million into a local infrastructure plan.
Menai was chicken farms. We developed it into, it was bush when I got here.
Well, again, I don't think that the answer is to build a community of 3,000 homes out in the middle of the bush.